Hello, my name is Keshwani. It's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I. Keshwani. We are here because we want to improve our English. We want to improve our vocabulary. Every day we learn few new words and thereby expand our vocabulary. Today is our day number 37. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This thing made a bloody mess, didn't it? This is no good. This is no good. "37. The very first word we want to learn today. Today we're going to do few words which are not related to each other at all. They have nothing to do with each other. These are just words that came out of nowhere and I kept putting them together, and so here are the words. The first word that we want to learn is concoct. What does it mean to concoct? It just means to make up. To make up things. To make up events. You make up events, something that did not happen, and you just make up your own story. That's what it means to concoct. To make up a story. To devise. To fabricate. If you fabricate a story, you're making it up. It's a concoction, which is the noun, concoct. To scheme. To cook up a story, or numbers. Sometimes some accountants have penchant for cooking up numbers, and that's called concoction. Let's see if I can look up this word before I put it on the blackboard. It just came out of nowhere. There. Oh boy, I need the room. The word that I just now used was penchant. An affinity. That means you like to do it. You have attraction towards it. To have affinity to something, you mean you are attracted to it. There you go. Proclamation. I shouldn't do this thing because they come out of nowhere, and a lot of the times I have no idea how to spell these words, and then I struggle in front of everybody. There you go. So one day we'll cover these four words together. If you have affinity for something, that means you like to do it. You have a desire for it. You have attraction for it. You have penchant for it. You have proclivity for it. You have inclination towards it. So the word, it just came out of nowhere in my sentence, was that some accountants have penchant for concoctions. They make up numbers. They cook their numbers until they look good. especially the day before they're supposed to declare the dividends. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're digressing big time. And finally, it means to contrive. Now, contrive is a nice word. I'm not going to go too much detail into the meaning of the word contrive. I would like you to, if you want to learn the word contrive properly, go back to the day number 10 and watch the video. Just type in this tag, Keshwani Prep -vocab -day 10, and the video will pop up and you can learn the word contrive. But that's what contrive means. Contrive means to make things up, to devise something, to fabricate something, to scheme something. But if you want to learn it in proper detail, it is on day number 10. Now, concoct was the word, and I do not know how to spell the noun of it, so we're going to have to again look it up. Concoct. Concoction is the noun, if that's how you pronounce it, but I do not know how to spell it. There you go. Oh, actually the spelling was pretty straightforward. Concoction. Anyway, let's go on to the next word. Let's go on to the next word. The next word that you're going to learn is absolutely nothing to do with the word concoct. It's a completely unrelated word. Here we go. That's it. We're done with this word. The word was concoct. It means to make up stories, to make up things, to make up events, to devise, to fabricate, to scheme, to lie, to cook up stories, to cook up a number, to cook up numbers, to contrive. The next word, as I said before, has absolutely nothing to do with the word concoct. It's a different word, completely unrelated word. The word is squander. What does it mean to squander? It just means to waste. One can waste time, one can waste money, or even opportunity. Squander. The word. Excuse me. So what does it mean to squander? It just means to waste. One can waste money, one can squander money, one can squander time, one can squander opportunities. You can squander anything. It just means to waste or to spend lavishly or extravagantly. If you're being extravagant, you're squandering your money. You're wasting it. That was it. Let's go to the next word in our list. That was the end of the word squander. It just means to waste. So if your teacher tells you don't squander time, the teacher is trying to tell you don't waste your time. I had the chance to do something, but I squandered the opportunity. I wasted the opportunity. I did not make full use of it. Prodigal. Prodigal. An adjective. Prodigal. It means to be wasteful. To be extravagant, to be lavish. To be lavish as in one's spending or one's lifestyle. Prodigal. For those of you who know a little bit about Bible, one may have heard of a prodigal son. Not a prodigal son, I didn't mean to say that. One may have heard of the prodigal son. But we won't go there. Technically, strictly speaking, it should not have been the prodigal son. It should have been the prodigal son. Again, we won't go there as to when to use the pronunciation the and the. The is used when the next word starts with a consonant. The prodigal son, the egg, the English language, and so forth. That was the digression. That was the end of word prodigal. Let's go on then. The last word today, or not necessarily the last word, but the next word today we want to learn is volition. Volition. What does it mean? It means one's, it's a noun, it means one's own free will. An act. And volition is an act of choosing freely to do something, of your own volition is to do it of your own free will. That is without coercion. That is without coercion. For those of you who do not know, this is the abbreviation of without. This, of course, is with. This is within. This B/she is because. B and a 4 is before. Without. So, little digression here. Without coercion. So finally, we're going to learn this word, coercion. Comes from the word coerce. That means to force someone to do something by pressure, threats, or intimidation. To intimidate somebody is to scare them, to give them threats. So to coerce someone to do something means to force someone to do something by pressuring them, by giving them threats, by intimidating them, by intimidation. And again, this is someone. And this is something. Something. That's it. Coerce. It means to force somebody to do something. If you're coercing them, if you coerce someone to do something, that means that person is not doing it of their own volition. They're not doing it of their own free will. They're not doing it of their own free will. And if they're not doing it of their own free will, they're being coerced, they're being pressured, they're being threatened, they're being intimidated. That's it. That was the end of it. And that's the end for today. I don't know if you can hear the rain outside, but it's making quite a bit of noise there. But that's the end of it for today. I hope you found it helpful, you found it useful and interesting. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, I tutor for the GRE, the GMAT, the SAT and the TOEFL, these 4 tests. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, I provide tutoring services over the internet via Skype or in person obviously, and also over the phone. Just go to any of these website addresses and send me an email. prep4gre.com, prep4gmat.com, prep4sat.com or prep4toefl.com. Send me an email from any of these websites addresses and you'll get hold of me. Or you can simply go to keshwaniprep.com and send me an email as to how I can be of assistance to you. Okay? Thanks.